Oh, I'll tell you. I can't see the background very good. I didn't font. I guess the letters were too big. I might have to do a different background. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hi, Love to Garden. Hi, Teresa. Macy Rose. Oh my goodness, I have all my favorites. Henny, everybody's coming in. Dreamy. Hey, Bunny. Hi, Andrea. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Everybody ready for Diava Smackdown? I know that's what you're here for. So let's get into it. Here we go. All right. Thank you for the rainbow, Reagan. Figure I leave. I have my gift today. Be the rainbow for Pride Month. Let's go. Hi, Jam. She signs on every day for waiting for MAGA to enter the door. With a this and a that and a sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA, she's about to begin. She's got moxie, it runs through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown, yeah, it's Nelson, a role. She invites the MAGA to challenge a fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got life. Come see Diava, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diana hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but a force of steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diana's got game, and she's hard to beat. See Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running a show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and Gemma the Jewel. With maggots in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diava delivers the end game stunner. She says, "Oh, look, we have a runner." Diava, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA twits swallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diava's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional. That's for you, MAGA, especially you MAGA men. You are the most he-emotional creatures on the planet. Holy moly, are you guys emotional? So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up here and tell me which is your favorite amendment Trump has violated. Looking for Trump voters to tell me their favorite amendment Trump has violated. I didn't format those words very well, did I? They are huge. They were much smaller on the screen until I saved it. Oh my goodness. If you like my song, Diava Smackdown, thank you to Hey Jude, who made that song for me and gifted it to me, which was so incredibly kind. But you can get that song on Spotify. It's an excellent one to add to your playlist, especially for the gym. It's very motivating. It's called Diava Smackdown. So please, please feel free to download it. Bring up my backup account and we'll get into it.
If you voted for Donald Trump, I'm looking for you, so come on up. I know it gets stuck in my head too. Hey, Rhea. You voted for Donald Trump, come up and tell me your favorite amendment Trump has violated. I'm looking for Trump voters right now. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. Tell me which one is your favorite. Yours is the first? Okay. None. Oh, but that's not the right answer. That's not the right answer. You can't say none. You would be a little liar if you said none. You would be a mentiroso. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up and tell me which is your favorite amendment Trump has violated. You can't say none because that's not true. You can't be a liar. You have to come up and say it with your big boy voice. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, come tell me which is your favorite amendment he has violated. Come on up. Don't be shy. Step right up. I'm very nice. If you don't know the number of the amendment, I'll tell you. I have a pocket constitution right here. I can help you out if you don't know the number. You can just tell me which one. I got a little handy dandy guide here. I'll be happy to help you along. So many options. I didn't ask about Joe Biden, so if you can, I should have put that on there. You can't mention Biden. You can't mention Biden because I'm asking you about Trump. Trump is a sitting president. I'm not asking you about Biden. So you have to tell me which amendment is your favorite that Trump has violated without mentioning Biden. Yes. Yes. We're not talking about Biden. Biden is a private citizen who's battling cancer right now. So we're not going to talk about Biden. I'm asking which is your favorite amendment that Trump has violated. It should be easy. You have a plethora, and you need to be muted. If you're not going to be courageous enough to come up here and talk and use your big girl voice, then you can be muted. I'm looking for Trump voters to have a conversation with. So if you can't have a conversation, you're not going to chicken it out in my comment section and just keep spewing nonsense. You'll be muted if you don't come up. I don't allow cowards to stay in my comment section if you're not going to come up here. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a conversation. Which of these amendments are that you like the best that Trump has violated? I think it's a valid question. Do you guys think it's a valid question? Like, they don't seem to mind of his criminality and him violating the Constitution. So you don't want to talk about the idiot you support. Joe Biden wasn't running. So I don't know why you have to keep saying Joe Biden's name. He's not running. He didn't run. He dropped out of the race. Okay, you have 0 followers. I'm not bringing you up. You can be sure of that. 0 followers is usually you're a bot or you're going to come up here and start slurring, and I'm not interested. I've learned my lesson. I know you declined me. Now you're going to be muted in the comment section because I don't allow cowards to stay in my comment sections. Bye. Stephen, did you vote for Trump? Yeah. Yeetus the fetus. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Tell me which is your favorite amendment Trump has violated. If you don't know the number, I'll help you. Don't tell Zach to come up because Zach has 0 followers. Zach has 0 followers. I don't bring up bots. If he can't get one person on this app to agree with anything that he says, I'm not going to platform them. And they usually come up slurring or crashing out. So I do have a TikTok flash goal. If 40 different people could send one of the roses, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. If they have 0 followers, I do not want them to request. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Super easy. Super easy. If you voted for Donald Trump, Chris, request up. I'll invite you. Democrats are trying to destroy our country. You've got to have some specificity, my friend. Like, how? Come up, have a conversation. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come up. I know he can come up. I've invited every single Trump supporter in here up, and not a single one of them will come up and talk to me. So either you request up, or you're going to be muted in the comment sections. You're not going to coward it out. Get up here and defend your man with your whole chest. You guys sure were confident before the election. You guys are super fucking happy. So come up here and defend it. Defend the shit he's doing. Defend the violations of the Constitution. Go for it. Noah.
Trump, I think he's doing great, and I didn't want to vote for that dirty nigger whore, so I fuck that nigger whore.
Y'all can you guys keep him muted, please? Hello? Are there any mods here?
Niggers, 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 niggers.
I'm going to do a restart. I'll be right back. That's MAGA. Just fucking filth.
Hey guys, how are you?
Welcome back. Thank you guys for coming in and hitting the screen for me. I can't block them if I don't have mods keeping them muted. I can't do both. They're so gross. I saw you trying, Nisi, but it's MAGA. That's what's wrong with them. They're disgusting. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. So gross. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. You see what I'm wanting to talk about. Don't come up here with your crap. Who's to blame for what happened in Boulder, Colorado yesterday? The guy who got arrested in Boulder, Colorado. That's who. Wow, that's really fucking hard to believe. That the person who did it got already arrested, so they're the ones who are responsible. Don't bring the political bullshit up in here. That had nothing to do with anything political. That was one person. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up, answer the question, which is your favorite amendment Trump has violated? If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. He can support Palestine. That doesn't mean anything at all. It doesn't mean anything to me at all. I support the Palestinian people. I support the Israeli people. It's the governments that are doing the bad things. So it's not on me. It's not on Democrats. It's not on Republicans. It's not on anybody. It's The innocent Palestinian people and the innocent Israeli people don't deserve what they have gotten. So that's it. It's my full statement. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Fred Chicken, I'm going to just go ahead and mute you. You're a coward because you won't request up, and I don't really care because you don't have 10 people, so nobody really cares what you have to say. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. Which is your favorite amendment Trump has violated? I am looking for Trump voters to hit the guest request and come on up. Come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. If you've been invited up and you don't come up, you're going to get muted by my moderators because you're not going to hide out in the comment section and spew your rhetoric and not come up and have a conversation. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. I need you to answer, which is your favorite amendment Trump has violated? Thank you for the rainbows. I have my rainbows as my gift to celebrate Pride Month. Thank you, guys. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. MAGA, baby! Except you won't come up and talk. Yeah, you're real proud of that vote. Real proud. I can tell how proud you are of that vote. If you voted for Donald Trump, come up and tell me which is your favorite amendment Trump has violated. Everybody else, let's see how quickly we can get up to 50K. Johnny is just a bot that comes every day to spew nonsense, and now you're muted because you're a coward. You never come up. No, I won't ask them to spell proud. It wouldn't work. They can't do it. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Mama, thank you so much for the rainbow. If you voted for Donald Trump, come on up. I need you to tell me which is your favorite amendment Trump has violated. He hasn't violated any amendments. Name one, and please, I'm not going to, first of all, don't demand shit from me. Second of all, I don't talk to the comment section, so I invited you up and we can talk about it, but I can point them out with specificity. I can point it out with specificity. Exact and specific examples. Yeah, you don't demand me to do anything. There's not a fucking person on this earth that's going to demand anything from me. Thank you, Ria. There's no man, there's no woman. There is no person alive who's going to demand shit of me. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I didn't say I was scary. I just don't, no one's going to do that. If you're having a visceral reaction, so that means you probably have misogyny. You're like, oh, I can tell you. I'll tell you what to do. Yeah, don't care. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I've invited William, so if they continue to spew in the comment section, just mute them. Can you go put a few bottles of water in the fridge for me? Thank you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. MK, how are you? If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Tell me what your favorite amendment is that Trump has violated. I'm looking for people that voted for Donald Trump to have a conversation with. If you voted for Trump, I want you to come up and talk about the amendments he has violated. Cat got your tongue today, guys? Can't defend Donald Trump anymore? I mean, I know I wouldn't want to have to try. I'm darn sure no, I wouldn't have to try. I even have my backup account up there so you could just hit the little send request, like request up. Like super easy. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Tell me which was your favorite amendment Trump has violated. I am not taking friendlies at this time. I take friendlies at 6 p.m. Eastern. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. Man, they are profiles in courage, huh? I mean, this dude has lost it. This dude's lost it. They need a 25th Amendment, this guy. He's talking about Biden robots and clones and oh my God, what the fuck? I mean, this is insane. Like, he's gone. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Yep. Robot, clone. Lord of mercy. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Yeah, moment of Tambo. You please tell me you're joking. I hope you're joking. Aaron, thank you. I don't know why I don't know if this is tapping errors, but all I have is friendlies requesting up. I'm not bringing up friendlies yet. Oh, you are joking. Thank God. Oh my God. I was like, please tell me you're joking. DNC is going to put a muzzle on people this year. What does that even mean? Thank you guys so much for the game bows. I love them. I did them for a celebration of Pride. I'm a proud ally of LGBTQ plus community. So I thought it was a cool gift for Pride Month. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Mods, get ready. Nobody. Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
42, Florida.
Okay. Which is your favorite amendment that Trump has violated?
Well, he hasn't violated any of them. So.
But that's just not true. So would you like to start at number one, or where would you like to start?
Well, he hasn't violated my freedom of speech.
Well, you're not the only person that lives in this country.
Well, you guys think you don't live in this country because he's not your president, apparently.
And have you ever heard me say that?
No, but you Democrats all think you
No Democrat. We all know we don't live in la la land. We know he's the current sitting president. Yes, we know.
Okay. And I know you guys love to have that little 86-47.
Yes, because we want him impeached, removed, and imprisoned. Yes.
Okay. So how would you feel if I just simply said, hey, let's 86 Jews? How would you feel about that?
It depends on how you're saying it, but that usually means that would be probably violent. What we're talking about with no, because you're talking about a group of people. No. We're talking about removing him from office. That would not be. We would not be removing a whole sector of people from the planet, or from where would they go? So that it would be what you meant. That would be what you meant. Okay. Removing and impeaching, they're not president. Okay. So when he's the sitting president, they did 86-46 merch when Joe Biden was president. Did you guys get all up in arms about that?
No.
Right, because you didn't care. So which amendment? Do you want to start with one? Do you want to do three? Do you want to do four or Second Amendment he violated in his first administration?
I got all my guns still.
Right. I didn't say that you've had everything left. I don't think you understand what a violation of the Constitution is. Donald Trump is the only modern president who has ever violated your Second Amendment rights by doing an executive order to ban the bump stock. And the Supreme Court in June of last year in 2024 ruled that it was unconstitutional, that he could not do that, and they reversed the order because it was unconstitutional. No Democrat. It was Donald Trump, who's the only president who's ever violated the Second Amendment. I didn't say take away all your weapons. I didn't say any of those things. I said violated.
Like I said, my rights haven't been violated.
That's fine, and you're not the only person in the country. What about him trying to take away birthright citizenship?
Well, I mean, if you're not white, I guess that's fine.
Okay. So you're just a garden variety, disgusting, filthy, nasty racist who deserves to be 86 along with Donald Trump out of the country. I say we deport you and give me all the immigrants. I just deported you. Goodbye. I 86'd you. Goodbye. That's all MAGA has left. Racism, misogyny, filth. Filth. Scraping the bottom of the barrel. Absolute filth. John, did you vote for Trump?
No.
Okay. I'm just looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Everybody else, just keep tapping the screen up to 100K. Let's see how fast we can get up to 100K. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request because I am looking for your favorite amendment Trump has violated. They're not Christian. They cosplay as Christians. It's just white Christian nationalism wrapped in Christianity, but they're not actual Christians at all. They cosplay as Christians so they can harm other people.
So is it white Christian?
Did you vote for Trump?
You said white national Christian.
Did you vote for Trump? Did you vote for Trump?
So are they Christians or not?
This is my platform, and I asked every guest the exact same question. So if you're not going to engage, then I'm just going to drop you. Did you vote for Trump? Okay. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. And let me know which is your favorite amendment that Trump has violated. It's just that simple. Oh, no. You only have one follower, and you're going to be a bot and slur. I can tell by your bio, so no thank you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come tell me what's your favorite amendment Trump has violated. Let's go. Come on. I left in, Casey. Oh, I guess I know Trump supporters don't know about consent. When I said no, I meant no. So now I just blocked you and you're never going to see me live again. So respect my boundaries. I said no. I know Trump supporters don't like consent, but that's on you.
There we go.
Did you vote? Did you vote for Trump? Did you vote for Trump?
We can have a conversation.
Did you vote for Trump?
I don't bow down to your authority.
Okay, fuck off.
You retard.
Yep. Yeah, there it was. I already knew that was coming. That's all they got. Crash outs. Slurs. Bottom of the barrel. Just gross. They're subhuman. They're gross. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. This isn't even just motherless behavior. They're just vile. Just vile. That's all that's left that's supporting Trump. Just the bottom of the barrel. The sludge. I live in Florida, right? So when you have your trash can sitting outside all week waiting for the trash to come because it only comes once a week. You get that after all the juices and stuff that you put inside your trash can, that sludge that kind of sits in the Florida sun all week before trash comes on Friday. That's Trump supporters, is that sludge at the bottom of your trash can. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I'm sure they smell just as good too. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Which is your favorite amendment Trump has violated? This is so sad. Like, this kind of used to be fun. But it's just sad now. They're so gross and they're so vile. They're so inhumane. Just, they're just gross. No, Hillary Clinton was far too kind by calling them deplorables. They are so far beyond deplorable. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request, come up and tell me your favorite amendment Trump has violated. Is Pierre coming up? Or we have another coward in the comments. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. We as Trump supporters have absolutely no desire to feed into your liberal tears. John, next time, just say I'm too scared to talk to you. It's a lot fewer words. If you voted for Donald Trump, come up and tell me what's your favorite amendment that Trump has violated. John's just scared of me. He's like, I'm not going to feed into your liberal tears. Just say you're scared next time. It's a lot fewer words. Liberal tears is like so 2016. They just don't have any new material. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. And I don't talk to the comment section. If you want to ask me questions and you want to ask me which constitutional amendments with specificity, you have to put your big boy panties on, Pierre, and come up here and talk to me. I'm here for conversation. I'm not here to talk to the comment section. People come to lives to watch people converse, not for me to sit up here by myself and just talk to a screen. That's not fun. I'm looking for conversation. The only MAGAs I've got up here just crash out, slur, and that's all they have. They don't have statistics. They don't have data. They don't have facts. All they have is insults, slurs, misinformation, and crash outs. That's all they're able to offer. All right. Let me see. Let me check. Oops, hold on a second. All right. Well, we're waiting for the cowards to come up and find their spine. I'll put my Cash App and Venmo up here. They're both spelled the same way. If you want to help support my live, I really would appreciate it. And Wes, one second. Wes, thank you for the $2 for a $2 challenge. Just kick off a $2 challenge. Also, MAGA is wild today. Oh, and happy Pride Month. Thank you, Wes. Wes is challenging every single person that's in here right now to send $2 to my Cash App or Venmo. They're both spelled the same way over there in the little yellow banner. It does help support my live. I am fully crowdfunded. I'm not paid by the DNC. I'm not paid by George Soros. I'm not paid by anyone other than I'm crowdfunded by awesome people like you who want to help support my life to keep me coming back every day. So come on up. If you voted for Trump, come up. Everybody else, if you want to help support my life, $2 to my Cash App or Venmo. Oh, do you think they don't know what amendments are? Is it too many words? They don't read. I forgot. Oh no, should I put like a picture? A cartoon? Maybe they don't know what amendment is. Is a big word. Oh my God. Did you guys see that Tulsi Gabbard? Okay. He refuses to read they refuse to He refuses to read the security briefings that they give to the president every day. So they're wait for it, guys. They're going to do a Fox News style video for him to watch so that he'll pay attention to the security briefings. This is the national security of our country, and he doesn't read. So he's not reading the security briefings he's been given every day. So they're talking about doing a Fox News style video of what the security issues are so that he'll pay attention. I fucking kid you not. Please go look that up. It is insane. This man, he needs to go. This man is certifiably insane. 25th Amendment, that bitch. I mean, this is ridiculous. He's saying that retweeting that Biden's a clone or a robot. I mean, this man is gone. He's like gone. He's in fucking Delulu land. Deborah, thank you for the $2 for the $2 challenge. Thank you so much. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up and tell me what your favorite constitutional amendment Trump has violated. Wow, that took longer than normal for your begging to begin. Oh, Diava Wines. That's the user's name over on YouTube is Diava Wines. Wow, that took longer than normal for your begging to begin. But when it started, she did it well. Oh, she got $1 and announced it. Haha, how embarrassing. Then went on to beg for a $2 challenge. Classy. But funny thing is, Diava Wines, I didn't do it. It was a guy named Wes who offered the challenge. I've never begged once on this app, and I would never beg. I said, if you'd like to help support my live, you may. They're so jealous. They're so jealous. They're so jealous because there's not a person on earth that would give a fucking MAGA Republican a penny. And they really hate to see a woman succeeding. They hate to see a woman being supported. And they hate to see an intelligent woman who stands her ground. Literally, their name of their YouTube account is Diava Wines. They come to my live every day. Begging would be, guys, I really need your money. I don't know what I'm going to do. Please send me your money. If you only have $10 left, send me $5 because I need it so bad. Like Trump did on the campaign trail. Literally word for word. Sean, thank you for the $2 for the $2 challenge. Thank you so much. CJ, thank you for the $3. Hold on. Open quicker. I hit the wrong thing. For the $3 challenge, Senator McCain, Reb vote. And Deborah, thank you for the $10 for the haters. For Diava Wines. $10 in Diava Wines' name. Nice. Oh, you're so angry. Is the $3 you collected so far considered succeeding? In what third world country, sweet pea? $2, $10, $1, $3 over 3 hours adds up, Boo Boo Bear. I didn't say $3 was succeeding, but I get donations every day. Go stay stuck at your 9 to 5. Have fun. I make more money than you. Haters, all of them. They're just mad that they have to work twice as hard to get half the money. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. If If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I'm looking for you. What does it say? I love that they're mad that you thank people for being generous. You're grateful? Oh my God, call the FBI, right? Yeah, and I've told you 94,000 times I don't do dancing videos on my live. Thank you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Imagine putting this much energy into an actual search for a job where people didn't give you their money. I see the job interview wasn't successful. Correct. I never heard back. Now you're shaming me because I didn't get a job that I interviewed for? These people, they literally have nothing else. Now they're like, oh, I see you didn't get the job. So now you're shaming me because I didn't get a job. They literally come back every day to keep track on me. And then make fun of me that I didn't get the job. And then make fun of me that people are donating to me. And then make fun of me because I didn't get the job. And then make fun of me because people give me their money. They shame me for not working, so they shame me for being independent and making an income on my own. Yeah. Okay. No. Basically, I'm a celebrity to them, apparently. Yes. Oh, he says yes. That's exactly what he's doing. He's shaming me for not getting the job and then also shaming me that I'm grateful that people have donated money to me. Yeah. You would think you would have something better to do. He's like, it's not hard. You are lazy. Am I lazy, guys? No. Someone who knows nothing about me. Damn if you do and damn if you don't. Electric Al Shar, thank you for the $15 just to piss off Diava Wines. Bah! LOL. Thank you. Thank you for my non-job money. Thank you for my non-job money. Diava Wines, LMAO, is this a great comedy show? I should thank you for the laughs. I'm sure your sparkly personality had nothing to do with you not getting the job. Don't forget to report your windfall on your taxes. Don't you worry about me, Diava Wines. It had nothing to do with me getting the job. Yeah, people calling me lazy is just their projection that they're lazy. Lefty and KC, thank you for the $2 for the $2 challenge. Ria, thank you for the $2. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you so much. Reagan, thank you for the $25 to piss off the weirdos who are obsessed with hating you. Thank you, Reagan. Thank you, everybody. Oh, Jen, thank you. Thank you for the $2 super chat. You live rent-free in their heads. Exactly. Thank you, Oh, Jen 420. Thank you. I'm even getting money. I'm getting gifted over on YouTube Super Chat. I was invited to the creator program on YouTube, and now I'm able to monetize on YouTube. And someone just sent me a Super Chat on YouTube. So if you want to go over to YouTube, you can gift me over there. All you people on YouTube can gift me with a Super Chat. TikTok can gift me with gifts or with my Cash App and Venmo. Just don't be a hater. They are so bad. Marianne, thank you for the $20 for your non-job. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you so much for my non-job. Thank you. Oh, how much did I make in the last 10 minutes? I bet you can't do math. If you want to help piss off Diava Wines and Off the Grid over here on YouTube that are just crying in my comment section, there's a $2 challenge to send $2 to my Cash App or Venmo, and it'll really piss them off because they are really in their feelings over here. I love it. You are not. You're not mad. You're laughing at my jokes. You are mad. Trust me. You are mad. Diava Wine says, LOL, maybe she has someone she knows doing this just to grift from her supporters. Have you ever thought of that? They think I have someone setting it up. Oh, they're so dumb. No, actually, it's not. It's just the way Super Chat does, and I'm not worried about it. Thank you, Ojen. Oh, this is fun. They get so angry. Wes says, I don't give anyone money that I don't want to. Exactly. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I love it. It makes me laugh. They're so butthurt when people donate to us. They just get so angry. Lisa, thank you for the $10 for the non-job 8 haters. You can eat shit. Thank you, Lisa. W's the chat for Lisa. That's funny. All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I am looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only, so please hit the guest request and come on up. Thank you, Wes. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate all the gifters. You guys are so incredibly kind. Sophie, thank you for the $20 for Love You Diva. Your laugh makes my like my mom. Cook them tacos, baby. Thank you, Sophie. Did you add all that up yet? Hate's not cute. Hate's not cute. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I do work hard. I don't care what anybody says. If they knew anything about my life, they would know how hard my life is and how hard I work. But I show up every single day. I have shown up for 13 months straight. 7 days a week. I've only missed 2 days. There's no employer that can tell you that they've had an employee that showed up every single day and hasn't missed more than 2 days in 13 months. Don't tell me I don't work hard. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Christmas Day, Thanksgiving Day, every fucking holiday. I've been here literally every single day for 13 months straight. So, you don't know me and you want to say I'm lazy? Sure. Not her, not here. Don't know. Did you vote for Trump?
Yep.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
19. I'm from Texas.
Okay. Did you want to respond to the background or what?
Trump has never violated any amendments.
No. Mm-mm. No. No. He sounds too young. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Larry, thank you for from Shirt 14. Thank you for the $20 cash app in honor of Diava Wines. Thank you, Diava Wines. You've made me a lot of money today. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shirt. I love how it backfires every time. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. No, not real, Josh. See, these Trump supporters do not know what consent is. When I say no, when I drop you because I don't believe you, and then you request right back up, no. Okay, I'll just go ahead. This person doesn't know consent, so I'm going to go ahead and 86 them off the live. Diava Wines. It's WHINES over on YouTube. Diava Wines with an H. That's their username on YouTube. Like literally my name. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's go. If it was wine, If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come tell me what your favorite amendment Trump has violated. Let's go. It's always about Trump. It's always about Trump. Yeah, he's the sitting president. It's not a crush. He's the sitting president. Why do you guys always think, oh, he lives rent free in your head and all you do is talk about Trump? He's the fucking sitting president. What do you want me to do? Who do you want me to talk about? Biden? He's not even the president anymore. He's a private citizen battling cancer. Of course I'm going to talk about the sitting president and him violating the Constitution. What the hell's wrong with you? Welcome, Ishi Raiders. My God, how do you not understand that he's the sitting president? What else are we supposed to talk about? If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come up and answer my question, which is your favorite amendment Trump has violated? Welcome, Mishi Readers. So happy to have you guys here. We are in the middle of a $2 challenge. If you want to help support my live, there's a challenge to send $2 to my Cash App or Venmo. It's right over there in the little yellow banner. Sure appreciate your support if you'd like. Welcome in, everybody. So happy that you're here. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Please tell us why. Which one of the amendments is your favorite that Trump has violated? Hey, Val.
I'll go with it first.
Right? Yeah, Diava Wines is, there's a TikTok profile called Diava Wines, and he's on YouTube too. That his whole personality is about me whining, he said. So, whatever. They're pathetic. Whatever. Must be sad to be them.
Truth.
So ridiculous.
They've been out kind of forced today, actually.
All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Here, MAGA, MAGA, MAGA. They're very chirpy in the comment section today, but they have not. The only ones I've got up have been absolute dog water. Like, don't know anything, crash out, or slur.
Oh, that's normal.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I truly would like to have a conversation. Susan, thank you for the $2 for the $2 challenge. Hang in there. Job will come soon. You always have us. Thank you so much, Susan. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Tell me what your favorite violation of the Constitution is. Let's go. Come on, tag along. You're all chirpy in the comment section. Come on. Come on, tag along. Dan. Well, if you don't think there's any violation, then you most definitely need to request that because you are delusional and we can help fill you in. Super glide.
It'd be easier to pick the constitutional amendments that
he hasn't, exactly. Oh, happy atheist. You're so right. The only constitution they know, or the only amendment they know is the second. That's why they're like, well, I don't know which one I should say, so maybe I just won't say anything. The ice is yummy, sorry. It's that superior nugget ice. It would be far easier to say which ones he hasn't violated. That is true. Because, boy, has he violated a lot. Oh, Diava Wines and Off the Grid has been real quiet over on YouTube. I don't know. You want to do a quick commercial? I run to the bathroom, so because we can't seem to get anybody up here right this second.
I got you.
Thanks.
Hello, everyone. Diva's got her little, always start with a little orange star up the top. Hit that. That makes you part of her team. It costs you a coin every day you come in, and you become the larger part of that team. It has a little goal set for you built into it that you can go through. She has 412 to 450 subscriptions right now. And if you want to subscribe to her on a monthly basis, that always helps out. It also maintains lives and makes it the most popular live as soon as she comes on. Please gift the panel. Please gift her. Those gifts that she has up top, they help also grow the live and maintain us as a popular live. She does this from 4 to 7 every day. And right there is her Diavatalks. If you like what she has to say, you can donate to her directly through her Cash App or Venmo. And then if you just push and hold the screen right there where the candlestick is, if you push and hold the screen, you'll get a list of all your friends. You can send the invite to all your friends to come join this live. You don't have any friends, hit the little arrow down below, and then you'll see the copy link button. That copies the link to the live to the FYP, or you can just do both. If you have any, what I'm saying, please help panels. My Cash App Venmo are in my bio. And if you have any questions, speak up. And if you're MAGA, come on up and let's have an actual discussion.
Thank you so much, Val. Got that out of the way. All right. We're almost at 200K. I don't want to start over. So y'all need to come up. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a conversation. Tell me which one is your favorite amendment that Trump has violated. Do you think it's too many words?
Too many words. I mean, I just had to read the 5th Amendment and the 14th Amendment to somebody. They didn't like that.
No. Should I just put it with, well, let's see. Let's see what else we could do. I don't know. Do you think that one?
Oh my God, people, y'all are killing me. Between you and Oslo today.
Not just Trump always chickens out, but Trumpers. Trump voters always chicken out because they sure won't come up here and have a conversation. They don't want to come up here and have a conversation. And did you see he chickened out again today, Val?
Oh, no, I didn't see that today.
With the Iran nuclear deal?
Oh.
He's going to still let them keep making uranium. He caved.
Oh, not surprised.
No, he caved again. Trumpers always chicken out. Just like they're their leader. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's see what other ones I have. Yeah, art of the deal. I thought this one was funny too.
Oh, that is funny.
Oh, the former president eating the tacos.
That is hilarious.
Oh, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up.
Come on, guys. Never hard. We can have a discussion.
It's not bronzer, it's taco seasoning, right? And it has Cheetos on the plate next to the tacos. I would even take Bush back at this point. Allie, thank you for subscribing. And Cheeto and chicken tacos. Oh, it's too fun. Anyway, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a conversation. Like, literally, I would take Bush back before if we could get rid of Trump.
No, my memory's not that short.
Well, I know. But compared to a fascist, yeah.
Well, true that, but got to remember, there's a policy there that kind of got us to where we're at today.
I know. It should say you can't sit with us. Okay, that was funny. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a conversation. We are looking for Trump voters to talk to. Jesus, can't talk.
Somebody asked if we could have a taco party next week.
On Taco Tuesday?
That's a thought.
Hell, we could do Taco Tuesday tomorrow. Taco Tuesday. That's true. That's true. We need a little bit of time. Taco Tuesday. All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a conversation.
If that's what you're asking.
Yeah, the Patriot Act. Yeah. Yeah, the Patriot Act was, now with this whole Planeteer, where they're going to have a national database of every single American, that is scary. That's what Musk, I personally believe that's what Musk was doing there, was to get all the data.
Oh, I agree.
That's what he was there for. We knew, not sure for what exactly, but now we know what it was for, I believe. And that is an opinion, because obviously we don't have any facts on that, but that is an opinion, but that is my opinion. I believe in his purpose is served. That's why Musk is gone with Stephen Miller's wife.
Yeah, Brenda's line was right this morning. I ain't gonna lie, it's been a long time since I've been 1-on-3 with MAGA.
1-on-3?
Yeah, me, and 3.
Oh, wow.
It's been a while. Didn't work out for him, although.
Yeah, probably not.
So.
I've got 1-on-2 with a couple of Trump supporters, but I've never got 1-on-3. I've taken 1-on-2 before, but. Everyone, you're in the guest request. Are you a Trump voter? So I'm only bringing up Trump supporters right now for another 50 minutes. And then I'll bring up friendlies.
Yeah, Brandy was awesome too.
No? Okay. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. We're looking for Trump voters. Yes. But it wasn't Stephen Miller who gave Elon Musk a black eye. That was Scott Bessent. But he did leave the White House with Stephen Miller's wife. So I guess she wants to be baby mama number 16. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. You can ask a question, laugh, but just not. You can ask in the comment section. I'm only bringing up Trump voters for another 50 minutes. At 6 p.m. Eastern, I start bringing up friendlies to talk about anything you want to talk about. What about your boy Harry? Who's that? What boy? What Harry?
Keep up with Harry. He's talking about Harry Sisson, I'm sure. But
dude, he's young enough to be my. He's young enough to be my kid. I don't. We don't run. I mean, he's a left creator, but I'm not. I don't keep up with him. He's not in my demographic.
Yeah, but Harry Parker and them, I do not keep up with them a whole lot, to be honest with you. I mean, I'll run across their lives sometimes, but they're all basically the same. It's a debate thing, and I don't like debate lives. I mean, it's that I don't think it gets the information across properly, and I don't think it gives enough detail in the information people need to know.
Yeah, that's what we like. We have conversations, so we can give information, give data, all that stuff. And have I watched them before? Of course, but I don't. I don't keep up with them now. But I think we all like live together or something. Like what?
Holy shit! It's called As the White House Turns. That's hilarious. Okay, that's funny.
My thoughts on him pardoning the Chrisleys? Just other fraudsters like himself.
Yeah, but I'd have a little more detail in that. Look, the Chrisleys committed a horrendous crime against the American people and banks in this country. $30 billion with banks in Tennessee, Georgia, and California. Okay? And small banks, too. Banks that have a lot of people with money, with small terms of money. That what they did is egregious. And the fact that he pardoned them without prejudice means that they don't have to pay restitution.
Correct. And all the people he pardoned don't have to pay their restitution. So the other people that committed fraud and all those other things that were ordered restitution are never going to get it either. All those people that were waiting for justice.
I was a fan of the Chrisleys. I had friends that watched it and always asked me about it. What do you think about the Chrisleys? I watched it one time and I wasn't a fan from the very beginning. And the reason I wasn't a fan is because to me it was fake. I mean, I'll tell you how I saw it. I saw a married gay man and his kids that were being told things that would be horrendous for anybody else in this country. And that was just on the one episode that I watched.
Definitely a closet made of glass. For sure. With very spoiled kids, entitled kids too. I don't like that the victims are never going to get restitution, and that's a travesty. Pardons are supposed to be for people that have been serving their sentence for like a long time. They're remorseful, and now they're getting a whole new show.
Right. Not only are they getting pardoned without having to pay restitution, they're getting paid. I would never watch Lifetime. I would tell everybody on this live if it's something you used to like on Lifetime, I'd be getting to hate it.
I used to watch Lifetime all the time. Like the Lifetime movies and stuff, but I will not be.
There's not any doubt that man is gay. I don't know what to tell you.
Ray's Bar, can you come up here and tell me what Fauci didn't serve any time for his? For his what? He wasn't convicted of anything.
Bribe your pardon. Oh yeah, that's a new word we came up with. Oslo came up with today, by the way. So instead of saying beg your pardon, it's bribe your pardon.
I don't know. I don't know what she means by Fauci never served time.
What would Fauci serve time for?
Well, that was why I requested Ray's Bar to come up here. A preemptive pardon? Oh, he only gave preemptive pardons. He didn't do anything wrong. He gave preemptive pardons to January 6th Commission, Dr. Fauci and his family, because Trump said he was going to go after them. He was going to prosecute them.
Without prejudice.
Right. But he didn't owe anybody restitution. He was never convicted of anything. Dr. Fauci tried his best to save as many lives in this country his entire career, all the way back to the 80s AIDS epidemic. So there's nothing anyone can say bad about Dr. Fauci. Only Trumpers do that because he demonized Fauci because Fauci went against what he said. Fauci was telling actual scientific evidence, and Trump was saying something opposite. And so since he wouldn't go along with what Trump's narrative was, he demonized Dr. Fauci.
Yeah, and I want to make everybody clear about something. This is what Joe Biden never did. Joe Biden never had a private dinner
Right.
that the press or anybody else couldn't come to on his own time that was supposed to be about Bitcoin. And then suddenly the next day have pardons for some of the richest people in this country. Oh, and everybody that's connected to those people were at that party.
Yep. And supposedly it was on his private time, but he used the presidential seal on his podium.
Hold on a second. I want to make something real clear. And several presidents have said this in the past, not just, you know what I'm saying? There is no private time for the president.
Correct.
There is no, we get to go have private time to do business. That doesn't exist.
Origami, thank you for subscribing. Exactly, because even if Joe Biden was sitting on the beach in Delaware and something happened or they had to give him briefing, there is no private time. You're always on, because things happen all around the world at all various different times. You're never off and having private time. That's ridiculous. Can you have downtime like he does when he goes and plays golf every weekend? Yes. But you're never
But
off.
I'm impressed to find any president that's had downtime that the press wasn't somewhere close by.
Correct.
In our history.
He's selling pardons. That's all there is to it. He's selling pardons for cash. That's it. Just like he's like, well, I have to see all of the evidence against Diddy to see, I'll consider a pardon, aka depends on how much money he's going to give me. And for Mike Johnson to say that, well, he's not doing anything wrong because he's doing everything out in the open. Yeah, just because you're not hiding your corruption doesn't mean you're still not doing corruption. Out in the open, playing in our faces is even worse. It's so bad. Like, why is this okay? Joe Biden had 0 convictions. They had 0 evidence to do anything, which is why they gave up their impeachment inquiry. They had 0 evidence, but yet they believe that Joe Biden is part of some Biden crime family. You have Donald Trump, who him and his kids are going around doing deals all over the world and bringing in money and selling pardons, doing it right out in the open, violating the Constitution, doing things very, very illegally. And they're like, oh, he hasn't done anything wrong. That's why the utter delusion is so difficult for me to understand. Like, he's openly criming. It's crazy. They're like, Joe Biden was hiding his corruption. Trump's doing his right out in your face, so it's fine. I just don't understand. Yes, I feel like we're in the Twilight Zone for sure. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. With over 700 people in here, I know there's Trump voters in here. I know there are. Statistically, it's impossible that they're all Harris voters. So come up here and talk. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's see, which background should I do? Oh, I love this one too, Val. Donald whined to a court that I caused him mental anguish. And he's like, that crazy taco said I'm a robot. "25th Amendment time." Like, he's really lost his mind. Does everybody know what I'm talking about? Or what Biden's talking about here about the robot? I'm sure you've all seen it by now.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, I'll show you. I actually have it on the background because it's so bad. I can't read it out loud because of TikTok, but if you can read yeah, I can't read it out loud, but just go ahead and read it. He put that on Truth Social. He retweeted that or retruthed it or whatever word you want to use. Just read it. That he was actually executed in 2020. This is real. This man is gone. Just like I said, like gone. Can you imagine if Biden said that about Trump?
No.
Yeah. They'd be like, okay, someone come get your grandpa. He's got dementia. He's lost it. Deb, did you vote for Trump? Deb? Okay. And this guy has the nuke codes. This is crazy. And the court case he's talking about, mental anguish, was the 60 minutes interview with Kamala Harris before the election. He's suing CBS that her interview caused him mental anguish because of how they edited it. Yes, that was real. It was just straight off Truth Social. Yes, it was real. And there's people here on TikTok that are now going around saying the same thing, that in 2020 he was executed. They're going around just parroting the same thing. It's real. Right? I wish we could sue him for mental anguish. We'd all be rich. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I know there's Trump voters in here. But there were 700 people. They're not all Kamala supporters. That I know. Can we at least get a restraining order? Oh. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. That was funny. Can we at least get a restraining order? I wish. Shit, I wish. Of course he's suing everybody. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Shh. Dog's growling at the cat. The cat walked in the room. No, that was on Truth Social. He actually retruthed, whatever the fuck they call it over there, on his page. It is real. Go to Truth Social and look. It is real. It's not cheese tax time, just the cat entered the room. The cat walked in and the dog's like, "Meow." It is real. It's not cheese tax time. How relied, right? Nothing's truth over on Truth Social at all. Oh my God. As there Trump voters, request up. Stop being cowards. This is ridiculous. Yep, it only takes one Republican to say he needs a mental check, but it won't happen. They're spineless and they're feckless. The Republicans in Congress are useless. They're too afraid. They're too afraid to lose their seats. They're afraid of the backlash because as soon as Donald Trump goes against somebody, so does all of his rabid, angry, violent friends, and then they get threatened with violence. So they're acquiescing their power to him. I'll never understand the cowardice. If we have midterm elections, they're going to lose spectacularly. I live in Florida. All those Cubans in Florida that voted for Donald Trump, Florida will be blue. Because you've got not only the Cubans, you've not only got the Haitians and the Venezuelans, but they were like the people coming up on my live. They're like, well, I came the legal way. I came the right way. It's not fair. They get to skip the line ahead of me. Well, guess what? He just took away all their temporary protected status. Rosie, how are the Democrats spineless? What are they going to do with no majority? I don't think Democrats are necessarily spineless. What are they going to do? They don't have the majority in any chamber. Zoe, did you vote for Trump?
No, I'm a friendly. Petrie invited me, so I just wanted to say I'm a friendly.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's because you typed something that she thought was MAGA-ish. But you may have been trying to get him in here. I don't know. That happens. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. So yeah, he absolutely lied. Those people all thought those people from Cuba who were all Trump in South Florida, Miami. They're starting to pick up all their families, I mean. Willy Wonka, Quattro. What is Democrats are to blame for themselves for losing those seats in Congress? What does that mean? Can you guys come up and have a fucking conversation? If you're a Trump voter, how is it the Democrats' fault? I'm so confused. I don't understand. I think the reason why I think that yeah, Spanish commercials, yes, because they were like, we don't want communism. We love Cuba, and the Democrats are communist. Yeah. Well, now their families are getting picked up and being deported. Florida's going to turn blue. Because they're not going to buy this bullshit anymore. They thought they were just going after criminals, just going after the undocumented, just going after them, and they start picking up their family members. They're not going to believe the Republicans again. No, I agree. I hope they get exactly what they voted for. I do too. But it's only going to help the Democrats. The crazier he gets and the more wild he gets, it's scary, but he's not going to get, they're going to lose. The Republicans aren't going to win for another fucking 20 years after this shit. If we ever get him out of power. I'm not sure if we're going to have midterm elections because he knows he's going to lose. He knows what he's doing is wildly unpopular. His poll numbers show. So I think that, just like Kristi Noem said, that an undocumented immigrant threatened the president's life so that they could deport him or whatever, and the guy said it was all made up. So I honestly think that they'll make some. I know states run elections, but if he institutes martial law or the Insurrection Act, he can suspend elections regardless of whether states run them. And I think it is suspicious too that none of the Republicans seem to be scared about losing their seats in the midterms. So I wouldn't put it past them. So he's probably going to come up with this, use some excuse of immigrant violence to justify doing the Insurrection Act or the other. That's an opinion, fully my opinion alone. Oh, I'm frozen. Here we go. I was frozen for a second. Right. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, my screen froze for a second. I mean, I hope there's elections. If we do, the Democrats will take the House and Senate. So, or House, yeah. I mean, I have no doubt we'll win a lot because what he's doing is wildly unpopular, even to the people that um, voted for him. Some of these states are like, hey, we voted for them to get rid of criminals, not to take moms and grandmas. So even some people that voted for him are like, this is not what we voted for. We will win bigly. Yes. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Oh my God, this is painful. Yeah, it's true. They're voting on it now. If this big, beautiful bill goes through the way it is, we're cooked. We're cooked. Not that, Dana. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support, guys. Mr. Photobomb is a friendly. Mr. Photobomb is a friendly. Republicans have always been for businesses and the wealthy. Democrats have always been for the people. Yeah. You're not the only one, Chili. Everyone's saying it. They must have said something, but no, Mr. Photobomb's a friendly. Nope, it's not cheese tax time. I think he wants to go out to the bathroom. Yeah, Photobomb jokes too much. That's true. All right, let's do a quick poll. Let's do a quick poll, guys. If you, it's going to be in the middle of your screen toward the bottom. If you voted for Kamala, hit the smiley face. If you voted for Trump, hit the sad face. Go. Oh, Bones, shut up. Either get up here and talk to us or go away. Comes and sits in my life every single day and just makes dumbass comments, but won't ever come up. When he does come up, he sounds like a raging lunatic. There's only two for Trump. Out of almost 700 people, there's only two. Give me a break. Then both of you should be in my comments, or you should be requesting up.
That may have been Democrats and felt sorry for him.
If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Liberal destroyer. Why don't you come on up? We're looking for a Trump voter to have a conversation with. Liberal destroyer. Come on up. You have been summoned. Unless you're scared. Come on, liberal destroyer. How big a boy are you?
I mean, if you're going to name yourself that, you might want to come and practice your name.
Right? Come up and destroy us. Oh, that profiling courage, Val. I said, liberal destroyer has a real profiling courage. He sure is destroying us, huh? Oh, yeah, we're destroyed, aren't we? Oh, no. How will I ever go on?
We need to restart real quick if you wanted to at this point.
I know, it's just crazy.
Oh. That's good, Gary. Thank you for asking.
They're so pitiful.
Yeah, that's what I do. I just go ahead and restart. Let's see if we can get 20.
See if we can get a few more. Yeah. All right. I'll be right back. Such cowards, man. Such cowards Trump supporters are. Such utter cowards.
Hey, guys.
Balk, balk, balk. Welcome back. I'm trying to make my box smaller. I am the worst at this of anybody on this app. I can't figure out how to do the circle to save my life. Can't even get a small square. So I guess we'll leave it at that. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a conversation. I am doing well. Thank you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up, guys. Everybody else, just keep on tapping that screen. Let's get up to 20,000 as fast as we can. 20K likes as fast as we can. It'll help drive conversation here and see if we can get some Trump supporters in here. Oh, I was destroyed for sure. Absolutely. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. All right, let me come up. All right. We should hit that For You page any minute. Usually between 5 and 10K, we'll get up on the For You page. So we should get there relatively soon. If you guys just keep on hitting, we're almost at 10K. You guys are doing awesome. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. Yawn. Okay, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request, come on up unless you're scared. Otherwise, you can just not say anything. It's easier than just being like, yawn. Just say, I'm scared to talk to you. It's easier. Conveys the message a lot clearer. Anyway, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I am looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only. If you voted for Donald Trump, I want to talk to you. Hit that guest request and come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you voted for Donald Trump, we're going to talk about the Constitution. Come on up. I know you Trumpers love the Constitution. And so do Democrats. So maybe we can meet on some common ground. Let's talk about the Constitution. If you voted for Donald Trump, I want to talk to you. I think somebody closed the door. Still no MAGA. Had to start over. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a conversation. Today's all things Constitution. Let's go. What's a joke? You voting for Donald Trump? I agree. If you voted for Donald Trump, it is a joke. If you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a conversation. I'm looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only to have a conversation with right now. So if you cast that ballot for Donald Trump, I would like to talk to you. I think Gary is a friendly. I'm not sure though, but I thought he was. Hag, did you vote for Trump?
Oh, yeah, I did.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
21, Illinois.
Okay. Can you tell me which constitutional amendment, what's your favorite amendment that Trump has broken so far that he's violated?
I don't know what my favorite is, but I don't care about no Constitution.
Well,
I'll admit it right here. I don't care about the Constitution.
why do you not care about the Constitution?
Because it was written how many years ago? 300 years ago, if I'm rounding.
No.
By people who are long gone. 200, I'll say 200. By people who are long gone.
But isn't that the law of the land?
It may be. I think there are some good things in it. I'd like freedom of speech, Second Amendment, stuff like that. I think overall, something like that is.
So just you're uneducated, in other words.
I'm uneducated. I know
Yeah.
what the Constitution is. I just don't like it.
So you want a dictator? You want him to just be the ruler?
No, but I don't want there to be a Constitution. I want there to be checks and balances.
That's anti-American. Well, he's violated the checks and balances as well.
What checks and balances?
Well, what are the three co-equal branches of government?
There's the legislative branch, there's the executive branch, and there's the judicial branch.
Okay. And if he is ignoring the legislative branch, the Republicans in Congress are feckless traitors, and they've given him their power because they're not doing anything to stop him. So if you could tell me him violating ignoring Supreme Court rulings and federal court rulings, they are the judicial branch. So he is violating the other co-equal branch of government, and you're okay with that?
Well, give me an example of that happening.
Do you really not know? I'm being for real.
I'm unaware. I'm being for real.
Okay, when the Supreme Court ruled 9-0, which in my lifetime, I don't remember any Supreme Court in the past 53 years that have ever were 9-0 on anything. They ruled 9-0 that he had to facilitate the return of Abrego Garcia back to the United States because he was not given due process.
Mm-hmm.
And he is ignoring the Supreme Court ruling because he's doing nothing to facilitate his return. And he says he's not going to.
Right, because that's not in his control.
Yes, it is.
That is in his control. So we can go into another. Actually, the president, the president of El Salvador said it is completely up to him.
Yep. He said they're paying us to keep him here. So
the president of El Salvador said that.
Yes, and the vice president.
I'd like a source on that.
The vice president.
President of El Salvador. I'd like a source. You basically claim it's not up to me. Look it up. It's not up to me.
When we went down, do you remember when Senator Van Hollen went down to El Salvador to visit Abrego Garcia to make sure that he was alive? Do you remember that visit? Okay. He spoke to the vice president of El Salvador that day, and he asked him, why are you holding him in CCOT? And the vice president said, because the United States is paying us to. That's it.
I'd like a source.
That's so fucking easy. He was down there in El Salvador.
I want a specific website. You can play these games all you want to. These are easily lookups and things that have been known for a while. Truth of the matter is the president is the person that puts policy together to send them there. The president can simply ask to have him return. It's that simple.
And he also, in an interview with, I think it was, I don't know who it was, Fox News, I can't remember who it was, but he did a sit-down interview. And the guy said, could you pick up that phone right there on your desk? Could you pick that phone up and ask for them to send Abrego Garcia back? And he said, yes, but I don't want to. He's not a good guy. He's not a good guy. That doesn't matter. His character was not questioned. It was due process. It was law. He said he doesn't want to. And he's not going to.
What is the judicial branch? And I want to make sure you understand something. So I don't want to get past what was said at the very beginning of this. Okay, sir. If you don't like the Constitution of this country, if you don't want to live under the Constitution of this country, and this is the one and only time I say this to people like you, leave.
I didn't say
Because the Constitution of this country is its law.
I
You
never
asked about the three co-equal branches of government. That is Articles 1, 2, and 3 in the Constitution.
I never said I didn't like living under the Constitution. I said I don't care for it, whether it gets violated.
And if you don't care for it, sir, leave.
Leave the country. Get the fuck out of here.
Because this country is based on that document.
Right, but clearly not anymore, according to you. So I'm perfectly
No,
fine.
hold on. No, none of us said that. We're still under the Constitution. The fact that the president is breaking the Constitution is a problem.
And what's being done about it? What is the judicial
The
branch?
judicial system has made several rulings against him on breaking the Constitution. They have said over and over again he needs to do these things, and he keeps refusing to do them.
And what punishment is he getting?
Now, hold on. Sir, do you know what branch is supposed to take over at that point?
I'd assume it'd be
By duty.
If you don't know, just say you don't know.
at which point?
Now.
He decides to break the judicial rules. What branch of government is supposed to act?
The legislative.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
And the Republicans in Congress are feckless and spineless.
Yeah, we have a bunch of feckless Republicans controlling Congress right now that will not even bring the things that are being put forth to the floor. A Congress that a Republican Congress that in 2.5 years now has only put 54 bills forward for the Americans. And not one of those bills actually helps the American people. Most of them are all budget bills.
They've done nothing.
Compared to the 117th Congress, the last Democratic Congress we had, that put over 400 bills forward that actually helped the American people.
Okay, so
Sir, when we talk about duty, when the president decides he's not going to listen to the judicial branch, it then becomes on the Congress to put him in check.
And to impeach him.
They are not doing their duty, period. And for anybody to come into live and go, I don't care about the Constitution, is truly the most un-American thing you can say when we've had millions of Americans give their life for that very Constitution.
those millions of Americans, I guarantee you, the vast majority did not go into that. Did go into any battle or fight thinking about the dear sacred piece of paper that lays it.
That's exactly what they did, sir.
That's exactly what they've.
Once we're drafted in the military, you've not been in a military family because, sir, that is exactly what the military takes its oath to, is the Constitution.
So they take their oath to it. I don't think they're marching into battle.
Oh, please tell me there's somebody from the military.
I got it.
I mean, I don't care about an anecdotal thing, but sure.
This ain't anecdotal.
We're talking about a soldier, so.
Hey, I can tell you after retiring out of the Army that the 4 times I took my oath, I swore allegiance to the Constitution and to protect that Constitution from enemies, both foreign and domestic. Never did once pledge my allegiance to any one man.
And you think those one men who passed away in Vietnam were thinking about the Constitution? You know, breathe for the last time when they were drafted against it.
Yeah, sir, our biggest export in this country used to be democracy.
Yep. That.
Vietnam or what?
So just think about that. Our biggest export was democracy. As flawed as our democracy was, and still is, we still have this idea that countries could do better when the people had a voice.
When FDR deported our people, forced them into the army, sent them to fight in Europe, is that when we were exporting democracy?
Yes.
Sir,
We're fighting fascists like Trump.
yeah.
The Japanese in internment camps, is that your support of democracy?
I never said that government was perfect, and we learned from those mistakes, right? We learned from those mistakes, did we not?
Yeah, which is why the concentration camps aren't a good idea right now, especially the one in Seacot. sending people to Sudan, sending people out of the country to concentration camps. Yeah, we should have learned our lesson from 1930s Germany and from the Japanese internment. But Donald Trump is decided he's bringing them bitches back.
That's absolutely not the same thing.
We even gave reparations to Japanese Americans that were put in those camps and their families.
Oh, well, everything's fine now. Oh. Good.
No, the atrocity should never.
Natives reservations. We're excused of our sins.
No, we're not.
Why do you keep moving the goalposts?
You're supposed to learn from your mistakes.
Say that we were perfect. We should always strive to be more perfect, right?
Right. But we've never been perfect. Is my point with this.
Yeah, that's been my point the whole time, dude.
Well, you said our biggest aspiration to be a democracy, all like that was an incredible thing, but
man,
he's willfully obtuse.
Totally
Yeah.
over your head.
Yeah, he is.
But thank you for walking into my next statement. Why are we trying to make America great again?
I knew you were going to bring that up. I don't care for that slogan. So yeah,
You voted for it.
I voted for it.
Right. Because I vote for somebody, it doesn't mean I agree with everything.
Yes, you do.
That's
Yes,
exactly
you do.
Oh, that's what that means.
Yes, you do.
Oh, well, of course, that makes perfect sense.
Yes.
Do you agree with Kamala when she was bombing babies in Gaza?
She wasn't. Tell me what. Tell me one she. Tell me one she did. Tell me one she sent. One boom boom she sent. Tell me now.
Right. So working.
Tell me now. Tell me now. No, 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 no. Who sent the boom booms into Gaza?
The United States government.
No,
Who sent? No, no. Try again.
United States government.
no.
No.
Who sent them? Enlightenment.
Those would actually be
The IDF
Netanyahu.
Well, the IDF sent bombs to themselves.
to Gaza.
Right. Who delivered those bombs?
Israel.
So we didn't send a single bomb to Israel.
No.
We send them equipment. We have since the 1940s.
This is nothing new.
Right. Exactly.
But Kamala was the vice president. Kamala was the vice president, by the way.
But so you know, it's referred to as a non-NATO alliance. It is voted on in every congressional body we've had since the 1940s, and on every congressional body we've had since the 1940s, that has been voted for by everyone.
The president doesn't send it himself.
Democrats. And
Right.
once it's voted on by the Congress, so see, this is why it's important to know the Constitution. The president or the vice president can't stop it.
Correct.
Oh. Well, that's a great point. Is why I don't like the Constitution or democracy in general.
No, sir, that's why the Constitution exists, is so no one branch can
Has too much power. Right.
Funding made to other countries based on a non-NATO alliance is why we do it. And that, sir, cannot be questioned by the president. Can only be questioned by Congress. Now, the president can ask Congress, and then Congress can then again vote on it, which was done by the Biden administration. And they said no.
Which is the entire reason why Donald Trump was impeached the first time, because he held up congressional appropriated monies to Ukraine, and he's like, hey, but I need you to do me a favor to get it. So that's why, because once Congress appropriates the money for something, the president doesn't have unilateral power to stop it, which is why he was impeached the first time.
Right, and the reason we don't have unilateral power that way is because we do not want a dictator.
Neither do I.
So does Hag, though. Hagmeister does.
I don't want to bomb babies either. That's like.
Then why don't you tell Netanyahu to stop?
You know what? I'm not quite sure he would listen to me. Right?
Yeah, well, he's not listening to anyone else either. So that's who you place the blame on. Okay, Donald Trump is BFFs with Netanyahu and has been for a long time. So you voted for the wrong one if you didn't want babies getting boom boomed.
I could say the
same exact thing to you.
No, you cannot, because Kamala Harris she was at a 2-state solution and a permanent ceasefire. That's what she said the entire time. She never said anything other than that.
Oh, sir, they actually accomplished a ceasefire until Trump came into office.
Yep.
I'm sure the 50,000 women and children who are no longer here are absolutely ecstatic to hear that. A year after fighting, the Biden administration helped them reach a ceasefire. That is music to my ears, and that was shortly broken afterwards because Israel.
Because Donald Trump became president, you nimrod.
So I thought you said the blame was on Netanyahu. Why are you saying that now it's Trump's fault?
Oh my God, he's so fucking stupid.
He came in and said that we should just end it all, and that Netanyahu can do whatever.
Should finish the job.
Oh, so the U.S. does have an impact on what Israel does then.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's annoying as fuck because he's being disingenuous on purpose, and it's disgusting. It's this fake outrage for Gaza when Donald Trump says he wants to build beachfront property and put a golden statue of himself. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I just don't deal with people well that want to come in and say that the Constitution means nothing. But I've had family deceased for that very piece of paper.
He's 21 years old. His frontal lobe hasn't even fully developed yet, which is where you have critical thinking. Fucking red-pilled incel. Thank you for coming up, Road Rebel. I haven't seen you for a long time, my friend.
Oh, well, thanks for having me up. Yeah, as soon as he started saying it was anecdotal that we don't take an oath to the Constitution, I had to jump up here. I'm like, motherfucker.
Right?
I was like, oh, please tell me there's like 1 million veterans in this chat right
The
now.
minute he said that, Road Rebel already requested. That's why I said, I got it. I got it.
I've served under both Republican and Democratic presidents, and no other president in my lifetime has done the egregious shit that Donald Trump has done
Never.
to date. None of them.
You can't even go back to Nixon and find this kind of thing.
There is no parallel. Like, there is no example that you can say, well, this president did this and this president did that. There's literally never been this level. So there is no one you could possibly compare what he's doing to any other president who served. And that means any. Since George Washington. None, not one. So for them to be like, well, Biden this and Biden that. What about Biden? No.
Look, at the end of the day, the Republican Party had control of Congress. Did they or did they not?
Yeah.
They could have done a lot of things to Biden, and they didn't. Why?
Because they couldn't find evidence. They tried like hell to impeach him for like 2 years. Couldn't find a single shred of evidence.
And even when it came to Hunter Biden's laptop, the best they could come up with was Marjorie Taylor Greene showing Hunter's dick pics on the Congress floor.
Yeah. Nude photos of him having fun. That's it. Which still had nothing to do with Joe Biden. Hunter Biden was a private citizen. So it was just ridiculous. And spent millions upon millions upon millions of taxpayer money on this stupid inquiry. And then they had it. Remember? They had the smoking gun. They had it. They're like, we got the one who's going to blow the cover off this whole thing. And then what happened? Oh, the next day he was arrested because he was actually a Russian spy. And was imprisoned. And the smoking gun flitted away. And so did the entire impeachment investigation. It just, poof, went away.
The better part of that is the FBI told them that he was not to be trusted before they even went down that road.
So pathetic. So pathetic. They just right. They are just not smart people. That's the most simplest way to put it. But yes, you are correct. They really just aren't smart people.
But hey, let me tell you something. Thanks to Donald Jeebus Trump deregulating bald eagles, now I can get me 2 bald eagles for $1 at the Piggly Wiggly.
That's good. And Diava, I'm gonna jump a little early today because I've got plans here in a little bit.
Oh, there was somebody specifically who wanted to come up to ask you a question. Let me see if they're still here.
Okay.
Unless you have to get out. Where's the guy who
No,
says?
I got a little bit of time.
He's like, please don't jump down when it's time for friendlies. I have to ask you a question. I want to ask Val a question. Where are you? Who said that? Come up right now so you can ask him your question. Do you really want the gang member back in the country? Home. The way you find out if he was part of a gang is through due process. So yes, we really want him back in because we are not. This isn't about Abrego Garcia's character. This is strictly about due process that he was not given. That's it.
Well, and I would love for you to Google what MS-13 gang members actually look like because there's thousands of photos with MS-13 tattooed all over their body in plain letters.
Yes.
So, there's that.
Raise bar, you never come up. You're going to get muted from the comment sections. You just spew stupid shit and never come up. J Boy, were you the one who wanted to ask Val something specifically?
No.
Oh.
No.
All right. If you could just mute for a second. Is that person here that wanted to ask Val a question? Val has to go. So if you wanted to ask Val a specific question, now's the time to come up. If you're not here, then you're gonna miss them. And even so, it's not illegal to be in a gang.
Put me in the comments and I'll invite you up. Just put me.
I mean, it's not illegal to be in a gang. Otherwise, the Proud Boys, the Oath Keepers, all these people that are these now sudden ICE agents that have no identification, no uniforms, covering their faces. Yeah, they should be sent to El Salvador too. I would agree with that.
Well, she said she thought it was laughing at everything.
Oh, laughed at everything. Yeah. But I don't see him. I've been scrolling through trying to find him, and he probably left and figured I'll come back during friendly time, and he hasn't come back yet, and then you're going to be gone. So that's his fault for leaving.
Okay.
Should have stayed. Nah, no, I'm just kidding. Bye, Val. Thank you so much.
Good to see you, Rob.
Hey, take it easy, pal.
I will.
Yeah, one of the things about the MS-13 gang, and if you just did a little bit of research, you would know this, and then you would get off of this dope shit that the tattoos on his knuckles mean that he's in there. One of the requirements for MS-13 is you have to have MS-13 plainly tattooed on you for all to see. You have to be loud and proud about who you are. That's a requirement to be in the gang.
I changed my background. Look at my background. Look at his hand.
Oh, I love it. Now, we do have some tattoo artists that have come out and said that the tattoos that were on his knuckles, and they've been interpreted right about the same way each time. Smoke weed, because he's got the pot leaf, and then he's got the skull. Or no, yeah, he's got the happy face, right? Smoke weed.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that too many times.
Yeah. Love Jesus till you die. That's what that tattoo means.
Yeah. J Boy, go ahead. Home, you can request up. If you have all these big feelings, just come up and talk to us. Taco man. I wanna be a taco man. Taco man. I wanna be a taco man.
Hey, did you happen to see the meme where he's dressed like a Southern Belle and they've got Taco Bell?
Oh, I have that too. Hold on. Where is it? I have that too. Oh, I have so much fun making these memes every day. It like gives me life because he's so disgusting. I had this one too. Do you see this one with the and then this one. This one's my other favorite. I love this one. He's even got Cheetos on the plate.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, taco. Oh, I gotta go the background this way. Hold on. What about this one? We finally have an X-ray of Taco Trump's bone spur.
Oh, that one's pretty clever.
Oh, that makes me laugh. Let me find the Southern Belle. There's Taco Bell.
Yeah, I've seen one where he's in the blue dress, but that one's good too. You know what would be better is if the trim was in orange.
Oh, yes. An orange dress. Oh, that would have been great. J-Boy, you're back. Did you want to say something? I invited you to unmute.
No, I really didn't have anything to say. I was listening to MSNBC earlier today, and they were talking about one of those law firms that gave their loyalty to Donald,
Oh, yeah.
and the other ones took him to court and won, and said Trump could not do it. And so one of the big firms, they charge about $3,000 an hour. 3 people left and started their own firm.
Yep. I think it was Weiss. Paul Weiss. Yep. Exactly. Well, thank you, J-Boy. I'm sorry I left you up there so long. I thought you had something more to say. I'm sorry. But kudos to those law firms that are reneging. Hey, Wes, how are you?
Hey, how are you, Diava?
I'm good.
Hey, I got a quick question for you.
Yeah.
Is our friend Diava Wines still on your YouTube channel?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
As of 5 minutes ago, or as of 6 minutes ago, they posted, you ask for a source, you get ignored. I ask who is chewing, nothing. If someone chews, oh my God, all we hear is she has this disorder. She wipes her nose and snot all over her face. She's trash. That was his last comment, because I chew ice from time to time.
Chew it. Fuck them.
And I wipe my nose like that. Even though there's no snot, I just wipe my nose.
Wait, you're a human?
I know. Diava Wines sounds like a really lovely person. I bet they're really fun at parties.
Oh, totally. It actually sounds like a great marketing idea for your own wine brand, though, if we want to
Yeah.
diversify.
Diava Wines, absolutely.
Who doesn't love a good play on words? I was just wondering if Diava Wines actually had a total for all of the wonderful contributions that you received today, but I know that math is hard for most MAGA.
Yeah, math and reading is fundamental, but it's hard.
It is. Well, I didn't get a chance to tell you happy birthday on your birthday, so
Thank
happy
you.
belated, but I was here for your party. Loved
Thank you.
games.
That was fun.
It was a little difficult getting people up today, huh?
Yeah,
They're all scared.
they are scared. Or they don't know how to defend it anymore. I don't know. It's one of the two.
Bless them. Bless them. Well, you have a great night, and I'm sure I'll talk to you soon.
All right, Wes, thank you so much. Thank you for the $2 challenge you started today, too.
Any old time.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Wee.
Whee! I am anemic, so that's why I chew ice 24/7. Zahir, hello, love. How are you?
Hello, Diava, and hello to everybody in TikTok land. How y'all doing?
Well, hanging in there today.
All right, here's my impersonation of a MAGA. Oh, I'm a MAGA. I'm too scared to come up on live. I'm scared just like my good old president. And then here's Donald Trump on the Twitter. Stop making fun of me. Stop calling me names. I'm a big old toddler who can't handle shit.
Well, I think you nailed it, Zahir. You nailed it today.
Thank you. Oh, and another thing I want to talk about is that I've been watching videos of like how years ago
Jem, thank you
talked
for
about,
subscribing.
they were talking about how they were complaining about Oreos with their rainbow cream, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, the Oreos have rainbow colors on it. They're supporting Pride Month. I'm never gonna eat Oreos ever again. I'm sorry, but Oreos are from the devil." And then they were complaining about how Burger King had like the wrapper that with rainbows on it, pretty much supporting Pride Month. And like, oh my God, no, I am not gonna eat at Burger King anymore. Well, if there are MAGAs, crazy conservatives and fake ass Christians who still believe in that shit, you might as well stop shopping and getting products from everything else. I'm thinking, let's see, there was McDonald's. They support gay pride. I mean, Pride Month. What else? You know what? Let's make it a game. Let's see how many products and companies support Pride Month. Like I'm thinking Target.
Most of them.
Apple. Let's see. Oh.
Throw your iPhone away.
Yeah, throw your iPhone away, MAGA fuckers. With your hypocrisy.
Exactly. Well, thank you, Zahir, for coming up.
No problem.
Appreciate you. Most do. Nelson, I'm going to bring you up real quick because I have to run to the restroom real quick again.
Girl, you gotta get that acorn bladder checked out.
Dude, I've had 4 kids. Shit. And my last kids were twins. There was no room for bladder.
That's true too. My apologies. All right, hi everybody. I hope you're all doing well. We have 418 people in here right now. Please make sure that you are hitting the screen and sharing out the live still. I know that we're towards the end and it's friendly time, but all that love still registers in the algorithm every time she gets on. And by the way, hello everybody who said hello. Make sure that you also do send your daily heart me, please, if you have forgotten to up until this point. And as always, please contribute to the gifting goal if you are able to. She is looking for those game bows, they're called, because they do come with a controller at the end of them, but they're really awesome. So send more of those if you can. If you would like to, please subscribe to her channel, as she is currently 413 out of 450 subscriptions that she is looking to get to. So if you can subscribe, please do. I love you. Thank you so much. Also, please make sure if you would like to go ahead and, donate a little more directly to Diava and help her channel. Diavatalks at Venmo and Cash App. And then also please check out the merch store in the link in her bio. Make sure you all keep that up. And hello again, Diava.
Hi. I came back as fast as I could.
That's all right. You don't have to rush. You know I'm good at talking.
Oh, I know, but I don't want to keep everyone waiting too long.
No, I know.
Did you want to come up and say something in particular?
You can go hold up go, and I will. Yes, I will say my piece after they're done.
Okay, if they connect. I don't see them connecting yet. It's still going on my side.
Girl, TikTok has been TikToking today. That's what I know.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Goodness. Apparently I'm
Someone
tired.
also said earlier to me they were having trouble repurchasing coins.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, I got a message from Linktree that my Linktree uncoupled itself from my TikTok today, so I had to go in and reattach it to my TikTok. It was weird.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they lagged out. Okay. Pharrell girl, if you want to re-request, you can. I'm not sure it just timed out.
Oh. Yeah, no, I was just coming up personally to say Happy Pride Month, girl.
Happy Pride, which is why I changed this during friendly time. I was like, wishing all the homophobes a super uncomfortable month.
Right, and they will. They'll continue to have the most uncomfortable month. But I spoke to a girl today. Megan, I hope you're listening. But I helped her come out of the closet to her parents today.
Oh, that's so lovely.
Yeah. So, still here, still queer, baby. That's all I can say. Do your worst. We ain't going nowhere, loves. Nowhere.
Nope.
But I just wanted to come up and say that because, I like to troll MAGA. So, and assuming you have any in here, they get to hear my voice. So, but I just wanted to say that. And also have a wonderful Pride Month. Stay safe, everybody. Remain diligent.
Yes.
We'll keep you alive. I'm just saying.
I ordered Mitria the shirt today for it said Proud Mom with the rainbow flag.
Yeah.
I ordered that today, so it should be here tomorrow or the day after. So I'll show you when I get it.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Nisi, it was one you sent me.
Nisi always coming through with the ideas. I love it.
Rozzy, welcome.
Hello, Diava. I am just coming up to explain to you my messaging that I had before you restarted your live.
Okay.
What I simply said was demo rats were spineless, meaning who I call demo rats are the Democrat people in office that refuse to do what the rest of the Democrats want to do. Meaning like how Booker does a 12-hour, I forget what that thing is.
Well, he did a sit-in. He did a sit-in on the steps, and then he also did a 25-hour filibuster on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
That. But then his voting shows opposite. He supports the rest of the Democratic community. But
So the rhinos for Dems, kind of like the rhinos.
Yeah, basically. Okay. Those are the ones I'm referring to as spineless. The ones that, like the other lady who, I don't remember her name. I don't remember things very well. She ran as a Democrat, but once she got put in, she changed her, she's now a Republican.
Was it Kirsten Sinema?
That could have been the person. It was I believe it was in the election when Biden got put in the office.
Yeah, probably Sinema.
Okay. Those are the people I call as the demo rats. And those are the ones that are spineless.
Okay, I can see that. But I thought you were kind of like what are the Democrats doing or whatever? I'm like, well, they don't have a majority in anything, so they can't really do anything.
No, they never can. But to answer the question, me voting, I was unable to vote. I was kicked out of my apartment and was living in my car. And the address that I tried to use on my voting record, they refused it. So I was unable to vote this last time.
Who were you going to vote for?
Oh, it would have been Kamala easy. Did I say her name right? I hope so.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, good, because I'm a trans woman, and I am feeling a lot of stress. The last 3-4 months, it's insane.
Well, there's a bit of a war on transgender individuals, and I'm sorry about that.
And it also has a lot to do with the fact that I am trying to get onto disability because my diabetes has hit me hard enough to make it so my walking around is getting painful. I take 4 things for diabetes, and it's just not getting better.
No.
So it's one of these things. This presidency is scaring me, and I can't do nothing about it.
I'm sorry.
What you can do about it is just stay informed for starters. Because I'm also transgender on disability, and I also deal with a form of diabetes. And you just have to stay informed. Make sure you're talking to your doctor. Make sure you're monitoring the policies that are going in and out of Congress and things like that. And make sure that you understand what you're on as far as medications, and that you are able to look those up outside of insurance and things like that to see if they offer any kind of specials or deals, because most of them do. Are you on if you're on like a GLP-1, I think it is, those often help with diabetes as well. Just make sure that you're talking to your doctor about everything. And if you don't mind me asking, and you don't have to answer it, but are you also seeing somebody for like therapy?
Well, before I answer that, currently I live in Oregon.
Okay.
So I'm on Oregon Health Plan. I don't pay a dime for it.
Well, at least you're in a blue state. That's a good thing.
I am in a blue state. The fact of the mental doctor, the psychiatrist, I am currently not seeing one. Mainly because I have issues with doctors as it is. Sure. The last psychiatrist I had dropped me.
Okay.
Because they wouldn't take the insurance.
Well, the reason I was asking is because mental health is so important right now.
Yes.
So if it is not something that you need a therapist for or anything like that, make sure that you're monitoring your own and make sure that you're doing well. The reason I said therapist in general is just because I go to therapy twice a month, because I know that it is trying times and we definitely need all of the stabilizing we can get out of this world. So if that's something you do feel like looking into, make sure you check your local programs around and see what kind of things they can offer, if anything. But also, if it's something that you do on your own, make sure that you found a good, healthy coping mechanism, so that you're not putting yourself in harm's way during something that's already harmful,
Yes.
So I just wanted to throw some advice at you. I'm sorry if it was unwarranted. I just get nervous for my family around here,
I think the information.
And you can always reach out to me if I can be. So if you're ever feeling some kind of way, go ahead and send me a DM.
I do believe I follow you.
Awesome. I will tell it just to make sure it comes through.
And Diava,
Yeah.
for everything, thank you. I
You're
love
welcome.
watching your lives
Thank you.
because they give me a flatter foot on this planet.
Well, I'm glad that I'm glad that I do that for you. If you don't mind, can I ask what are your preferred pronouns? Hold on.
Oh, that hurt. She, her.
Okay.
I don't know. Is that me?
No, it's Wakanda.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that it came. I didn't do that.
Oh.
That's okay. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
It was Road Rebel.
That was,
His name is Road Rebel. He's probably
yeah.
in his vehicle, so that's why it was pretty loud. But he said he didn't mean to.
Well, I was concerned it was me because I'm on Bluetooth headset.
Oh.
And
It happens.
Sometimes it has issues.
Okay. So okay, so she, her. I always ask because I want to be respectful of the pronouns that people wish to be called by, because it's such an easy thing to do. It's an easy
Yes.
way. It's an easy way to show somebody respect, and it costs you nothing. So, just to be a decent human being. So, I want to make sure I respected your pronouns, but I just want to let you know that thanks for coming up here and saying what you said. I'm glad that you're part of. I have built one of the most amazing, incredible communities on this app that I'm super proud of, and we're all very supportive and helpful and loving toward each other in any time of need. So, even if it's just to come up and talk as you have, or if if you ever need to reach out to me or to Mitria, anything like that, thank you for being vulnerable with me. Thank you for trusting me enough to share. I always consider that an honor that people trust me enough, because that's something that's very personal. And right now, I know very scary for transgender individuals in this country because you are targeted. And so I want to make sure that you know that you have my full support and backing going forward should you need anything at all.
And thank you.
You're welcome. I know it's a difficult time. I can't identify in any possible way. Like as in, I understand I've been what you've been through. Mitria does specifically. But I'm an ally, and I will give you whatever support that you need, because we all want you to be okay. I want you to be okay. I want you to live true, authentic to yourself without fear. I know that right now that's really hard, but I just want to let you know that you're seen, you're heard, and we got your back. Once you're a part of my community, you can't escape us very easily.
I also follow you on YouTube, so.
Awesome. Good. Thank you for that.
As much as I can.
Thank you for that. I know it's a tough time, so please feel free to reach out should you need to, okay? You're not alone. I know you probably feel very alone, but you're not. You have this community. You have this community behind you.
I really do feel alone because
I know.
my parents are MAGA.
Mine are too.
They voted against my rights. They voted against everything else. They live in a red state. I can't go see any of my family because
I know.
issues.
I live in Florida, and my parents, my brother, my estranged husband, my in-laws are all MAGA, all of them. And I have a child who's part of the LGBTQ community, which is why I've always been a fierce advocate. But once I became mama bear to a child that's part of the LGBTQ community, my support got even stronger and more vocal about my support and love for the LGBTQ community. So I just want to let you know you are definitely not alone. but I do have empathy. And while I've never walked a mile in your shoes, I can feel your pain and the fear that you're feeling. And I'm really, really sorry. And I just hope that our community here can be some sort of comfort for you on your hardest, darkest days. You're welcome. You're not only welcomed here, you'll be celebrated here. So, just so you know.
True.
So just receive the love, receive the support. It's hard. I know you're probably used to the very opposite. Completely the opposite. But I don't even have to tell you, Mitria can tell you. From the moment she's entered my lives, she's not only been welcomed, but she's been celebrated.
Yes.
And she's been fully supported in every way that she has requested. Not because I'm just this great human, but our whole entire community is full of great people who are wanting to throw our love and support around you. Because we have the privilege of not having to go through that. And so I'm going to throw whatever support and resources and help and love and support behind you. I live in the privilege of not having to walk a mile in your shoes. So I'm going to support you even harder. But it doesn't mean that I don't feel empathy for you, because I absolutely feel the pain and anguish that you're feeling and the fear. And I consider Mitria my friend. She's not just one of my community. She's just not one of my, people who come and watch my live every day. I consider Mitria a friend.
That's nicer than what some other people have said. So, but no, I appreciate it.
You know I love you.
Yeah, I was also born with both male and female reproductive systems.
Mm-hmm.
So, with going through what I've been going through the last 5 years of my life, the rest of my life was no walk in the park.
I'm sure.
Now it's just getting worse, and it's scary. It really is.
Can you don't have to tell me. I'm just curious. How old are you? If you don't want to say, you can say you don't wish to.
I don't remember. I was born in 77. I'm in my high 40s.
Okay.
I can't do the math that fast.
You're 47.
In October.
Yeah, you're 47. You'll be 48 in October.
So, yeah. So, I mean.
Okay, you're part of us. You're Gen X.
I guess it's not the last 5 years. It's the last 8 years. I started transitioning physically when I hit 40 years old.
Okay. Well, you as Gen X, we're fierce as fuck. So, we run in rat packs, right?
Yeah, we're the hose drinkers.
We're the hose drinkers, exactly. So if you got our support, that's for sure. We are Gen X. We are fierce.
Somebody asked October what? To answer that question, I was born on October 26th.
Okay. They were probably asking because of your zodiac sign.
It used to be Scorpio. Now, what it is now, I don't have any clue, because I know they change that thing all the time.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad. Well, I'm just going to say this before I bring up the next guest. I wanted to just tell you, thank you again for being vulnerable and trusting me and my community. But you're never going to, you don't have to be alone or go through things alone. If you need any support, let us know. I'm glad you're in a blue state. So glad you're in a blue state. I know it doesn't take all of the danger away and all the fear away. But I'm so much better for you in Oregon than you would be here in Florida.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else you want to add, Rosie?
No, that's it. And well, my name's not Rosie. It's Gwen. It's just Rosie's what I put on TikTok. It's
Okay.
part of my middle name. My middle name is Rose.
Okay.
I just call it Roz because, you know.
Gotta be a little different. Hey, it's okay. I like it. It's cute. So Gwen,
Thank you.
I'll try to remember
Yes.
that should you come up again. But if I forget, please feel free to remind me.
That's all right. And thank you.
You're welcome. All right, you have a great rest of your day. Reach out if you need anything, okay?
Yep.
All
And
right.
you can kick me if you want.
Okay. That sounds so mean. But thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. You're welcome here, Gwen, anytime. AZ Mike, how are you, my friend?
Okay, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. Happy Pride Day.
Happy Pride Day. Happy Pride Month.
Day 2 already. So
Day 2.
So that was really sweet with Gwen. That's really nice. That was really, just to reiterate that, just kind of like, Gwen, that's just, it's a safe space here for all of us in the LGBT community. So
Thank you.
that's just re-emphasizing that because it's a very safe space and very, very wonderful place to be.
Thank you, Mike. That was really kind of you to say. I'm glad that you corroborated that because I could tell everybody, I'm nice, I'm welcoming, I love everybody, I'm an ally. But it's people that, like yourself and Mitri and stuff like that, who would call me an ally instead of just calling myself that. So I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yep, absolutely. No, that goes without saying. It's always fun because as you know, I'm always here, kind of like a relic almost.
Every day.
Yeah, relic.
I feel like it sometimes. Yeah.
Right? Me too, girl. Me too.
I'm that Gen Xer, I got that Gen X vibe going on. But
Yep. That's why I said, hey, if you're Gen X, we run in packs, baby. We got like the Breakfast Club. We got we run in packs. We're the water hose gang for sure.
Exactly.
Mandolin.
Gotta be home by the time the lights go on.
Absolutely.
It's like that kind of latchkey type of situation, but oh well.
That's true.
Yeah, that's okay.
I love that little game bow.
Isn't the game bow cute? That's why I picked it. I figured for Pride Month, why not have the game bow? That way we see rainbows all throughout the live. That's why I thought it'd be perfect.
Yeah, it's pretty. That's really, really cool. But I just wanted to say that because I thought it was hearing your conversation with Gwen there. And
Thank you.
That was really special that, we have to include everybody, especially nowadays. And Pride now more than ever is something that we really have to emphasize now because of what's going on in the climate. And Mitri, I've been joining your lives in the day now that you've been doing this today. And I was really interested to see what kind of panels you're getting there. And some Trumpers that get in there, and boy, those are scary ones. But
They think they're scary. They're not that bad.
that's true.
They're all barred. They don't even.
They're all scared.
Yeah, just like here too. It's hard to even get any Trumpers even in here.
It really is.
It's like, wow, they're just like kind of fading now. Because they realize that what they've done. They know that they've.
I think they know too.
Yeah. Their common sense tells them. They're always saying common sense. Well, common sense is telling them that they voted for the wrong person.
Right.
There's just some that are going to dig their heels in, but
For sure. Yeah.
for the most part, they know. They know what's happening is not right. They know it.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, because even you have those extremists out there that are just, but at least if they're honest and they just say that they are white supremacists, I mean, I don't like them at all, but at least they say that they are.
Well, that's what I said yesterday with the guys like, I'm a white Christian nationalist and we need more white people in this country. I'm like, well, at least just said it out loud.
We don't
I mean,
yeah.
I'd rather you just come up and admit it and instead of beating around the bush, being, I'm not a racist, I'm not this. Well, hey, if you're going to own it, I guess I'm not going to respect it, but at least you admitted it.
Yeah.
I still think you're a piece of shit, but
Right, exactly. But, the funny thing is, every time they say I'm not racist, they're racist.
every time.
It's pure and simple. When they say that, they're racist. And that
My favorite one is this is not going to end in a crash out, okay, Diva, I promise. Cut to 5 minutes later. You bitch.
It's always they're like, okay, I'm not one of those. I just want to have a civil debate and I just want to have a civil conversation, and then they are crashing out in the next few minutes.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, every time, like, I've heard the other people crashing out on you. I'm not like that. I'm different, and they crash out every single time.
Every single
Oh,
time.
and also I voted for Obama.
I'm like, man, if I had $1 for every time, I'd be a millionaire by now.
Right?
I'm not a racist. I voted for Obama.
That's Taco also. Trumpers always crash out.
Well, there you go.
Exactly. That's what I said. Trumpers, they're just like their leader. Trumpers always crash out too.
Yeah, that's true. They do.
Twice, exactly. I voted for him twice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they voted. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I voted for Obama twice. Yeah.
And then they turn for Trump. It's like, there's no way. They're lying. There's just no way that can happen. It's crazy. But I don't know. And then when they also go the tokenism route, it's like, well, I have a friend who's gay. I have a friend, and so on.
I have a friend who's black. I have a step kid who's half black. I'm like, oh, way to tokenize your kid. That's cool.
Exactly. Then they're really racist or homophobic. So.
I voted for Trump because of people like you. Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is why you lost. You're ugly. That's why you lost. You're stupid. That's why you lost. I'm like, if I heard every time we lose, it's Diava's fault.
Right. And what about Biden?
What about Biden? Shut the fuck up about Biden. Jesus Christ, man.
They end up doing that too. So. Anyway, it's just one of those crazy things that you'll always encounter, I guess, when you get Trumpers. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I just wanted to say hey, and give my 2 cents, like always.
Well, thank you.
I wish you well, and love you from the bottom of my heart.
I love you too. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
He's my cure for now.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, sorry. Ah! Sorry, Mike. I love you. Sorry, Mike. I want to show you the shirt I got because I thought it was really cute. Kim, hi, welcome.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, no worries. I got you. Hi, good to see you. I'll drop you down. Don't worry. I don't want people to feel uncomfortable. So
Right.
if they don't want to talk, that's fine. Not everybody's a talker. DJ Tony.
What up?
DJ Tony in the house.
How you feeling? How you guys doing?
Good.
Good, how are you? Good, teacher. Happy Pride Month.
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. Today's been crash out Monday for real, man. I was in Nishi's live earlier, and this is what you like, AZ, you guys were just talking about. It's like I would rather you just be racist and call me the N-word and do it all the day, just be real about it, and then cosplay to pretend like you're like not. Because at the end of the day, we know you are. Like,
Right.
you can't fool me. You ain't tricking me. Like, I can, because I sit in these lives and I listen to you, MAGA, talk all the time. And I can hear it. It's in your voice. People love jumping in the lives and asking, like, hey, who do you break bread with that don't look like you? And 9 times out of 10, they can't tell you they do, because they don't. So this is why people like that have that perspective, or they do the tokenizing, or they do whatever they do, because like you're not around people that don't look like you. I'm always
Exactly.
around people that don't look like me, so I already know. I'm always around people that don't look like me. So it's just, yeah, I mean, when you grow up and you're around 90% of the people that took over. I know your little code signals and all your little bullshit, you know. And it was funny because like in Mishi's live today, they were talking about the flag, right? Like, why you guys, you know, so like don't like the flag anymore? And it's like, I think the one girl said, he's like, if you don't like America, get out. And Val was great because Val was like, well, we're all Americans. And the irony is like, and I said to her, and she did not like, this woman did not like me at all. She called me rude and all kinds of freaking because I was checking her. It's like, dude, you know, so this is what happens to Black Americans that fought in Vietnam and World War II and all these wars, but then they came home and they couldn't go eat in a restaurant, or they had to drink out of a different drinking fountain. They had to do all this shit, but they watched their brother next to them get blown to pieces. They come back and they're still treated like third world citizens, right? So, but at the same time, you want to talk about, well, and these are the people who don't serve, who've never been in the military, who, you know, they think they're so American because they wear a flag or they're waving some flag. Listen, you guys, the MAGA used the flag to beat down police in January 6th.
Exactly.
So you think the flag is not fit?
Oh, you're breaking up, Tony.
Hello?
Tony, you're breaking up really bad. I'm gonna mute you for just a second. You're breaking up real bad. We can't hear you at all. Or is it me?
No, he's breaking up for me.
Okay. Anyway, while Tony's getting his signal back, this is the shirt I ordered.
That is so cute.
Isn't that cute? I thought it was so cute because I always have my hair in like a bun or up there. So that's the shirt I ordered to wear for Pride Month to show the support for my girl.
You're damn right it is. That's so cute. I love it.
Isn't it cute? I thought it was really cute. I thought it was cute.
Give you good advice. That's what she did.
Yes. I thought it was super cute. So I got that to wear for Pride Month. Oh, Tony dropped. Tony.
Yeah, I don't know.
His signal was so bad.
It was.
I'm sorry, Tony.
No good. But anywho,
Yeah, I'll let you go so you can go get ready for your show.
Thank you, love.
Love you
Bye,
too.
everybody. Good to see you.
Bye, Mitria. Everybody check out Mitria. Good news. After my live goes off, she starts hers as soon as I end mine. Nelson, hi, love.
Hi, Diava.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
I was trying to get up with that guy. What was his name? Hindhead. Talking about
The military?
Us going into the military and what we was doing and all that. And obviously, he's never been in the military.
No, he's 21. He was a kid.
Yeah, I'm a retired staff sergeant, United States Marine Corps, a Vietnam combat veteran.
Thank you for your service as always, Nelson.
Done that, yes. And I take my oath seriously. My oath does not have an expiration date. At least nobody told me if it did. I haven't seen it, so it doesn't.
That's right.
I can't understand. I can't understand this guy we got sitting on top. I can't. And nowhere in the world can anything he does make sense to me.
No, not at all.
Like a petulant child.
Yep. He's upset with the taco. Like the dude's he's losing his ever-loving shit over the nickname Taco.
I'm loving that, and I like your backgrounds.
I know, they're so funny.
They are funny. But I just wanted to come up and say hi.
Well, thank you.
But I didn't get up in time.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, Road Rebel came up and handled him.
Yeah, I was trying to come up at the same time. He just beat me to the punch.
He just beat you. Sorry.
That's okay.
Thank you, Nelson. I appreciate you.
You have a beautiful night.
You too, honey. Thank you.
Enjoy the show as always.
Thank you, Nelson. I appreciate your support. You've been here since day one, and I'm so appreciative.
hope that I'm gonna be here too.
I know you will. Thank
All
you.
right, I'm gonna drop. Good
Bye.
night.
So sweet. Yeah. Panda Express. The orange chicken inside. Stella, hi.
Hi, give me 1 second. Sorry.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
I was changing my laundry up. I actually remembered to put the stuff in the dryer.
Oh my God. That's a huge step for me.
With somebody.
The harder than that is getting it out and folding it.
Oh, okay. Let's just not get carried away here, ma'am.
I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to unload the dryer, so I spin it, and I'm like, okay, we'll get the wrinkles out real quick. Pull out what you're gonna wear.
Take it out, and I have to do it all over again. So, but they are dry. So anyway, happy Pride, everybody.
Happy Pride.
I just split my gut when that reporter asked Trump about Taco. That was amazing.
Wasn't it?
Because, like, that's brave, you know what I mean? That's a gutsy thing to do, especially with Trump. So,
Yeah.
I can just see, reporters just getting more and more bold and more sick of this shit. And it was too few people saw this, but this was a few months ago. He came off of Air Force One, and reporters were there, like a little crowd of reporters, questioning him, and one of them was holding like the boom mic.
Yeah.
And bopped him in the face.
Oh, I remember that. That was funny. And he glared.
You're gonna be newsworthy tonight, and then sorry, dude, nobody even gave a shit about you, but
No.
you get popped in the face. But what people don't understand, that was on purpose.
Yes.
It was 100% on purpose. You know why?
Why?
That specific mic that she was holding is literally, it's referred to as a dead cat.
Does that mean it's not live, or it's not hot, or?
No, it's kind of fluffy and whatever looking, and so just people refer to it as a dead cat.
Okay.
And it came a little bit after he was saying they're eating the dogs and cats.
Oh God.
So I really think that he got bopped in the face on purpose. Like,
That's
all right,
funny.
these are the cats now, bitch.
I would love to hope so.
Oh, that was. I'm like thinking, you know what?
I'm petty Betty like that, so that's funny.
So anybody got plans for Pride Month? I gotta look up stuff and see what's going on in my city.
I know that there's a Orlando Pride that event June. I looked it up the other day. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's in like 2 or 3 more weekends. Excuse me.
I just want, as far as this military, whatever the hell you want to call it, seriously, this is North Korea level stuff that he's doing at this
That's
point.
when he started talking about it, is when he came back from his first term. He came back and said, ooh, I want a military parade like they had here. That was really cool. And the military said, yeah, we can't do that logistically. It's a nightmare, and it's going to tear up the streets of Washington, D.C. They're like, hey, we can't do it. And he's like, okay. So this time he put everybody in the military that will just say yes to anything he wants. That's why there's a parade.
Yep. And they're conveniently hooking it to the 200th. Is it 200th? 250th anniversary.
250th. Yeah.
Yeah, of that. Which is just so he's so disrespectful. It's like there's no bottom of how much you disrespect the military.
No, there is no bottom. Unfortunately, there is none.
What I would like to do, though, it would be so fun. I don't have the means to organize everybody, but it would be so fun to just have just a fleet of taco trucks and taco carts.
That's what I said.
That and have people in the community running each and every one of them.
I think it's 249, right? It's not actually the 250. 250 would be next year, if I remember correctly. They're just calling it that because he first said he wanted a birthday parade, and everyone was like clutching their pearls over a birthday parade. So then he's like, "Oh, it's the military of the 250th year." Blah blah blah. So, I think it's 249, but I could be wrong.
I'm gonna pull it up on my iPad. Just see what it said, and I Army soldiers.
Yeah, it's 1776, right?
Well, that was
So it'll be 250 in 2026.
right. That's true. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It is next year, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a birthday parade. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
We didn't have a standing army in 1776.
Yeah, but wasn't it like 20 years later?
No, the army was actually official in 1777.
Okay. So it's still not this year.
Right. That's my interpretation.
Oh, because we're in Army 25th. The year. July 4th, 2026.
Yeah, next year.
And then he can have one next year, just for his, 80th birthday, and he can blame it on that again. But
No, I don't think he'll make it that long. That's my personal opinion, but
yeah, he's not gonna make it to the end of his term.
he's already losing it. He's talking about Biden being a robot and shit. Like, this is not normal.
Oh, he's been like, it used to be really that he would sundown. Like, he's an idiot and he would say weird shit throughout the day, but then it just got really weird, after a certain point in the day. I mean, literally, there's something. Sundowning is a thing because people don't know that.
Oh yeah, we know for sure.
I'm talking like chat and stuff too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was at least actually the 250th anniversary.
No.
So.
He's just using it as an excuse.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, math isn't his strong suit either. He's not very smart, so math might not be his strong suit.
Somebody might be able to math in his immediate circle. Maybe. Not,
Maybe. That's questionable.
I know it's a stretch, but I'm always an optimistic person. So.
Well, thank you, Stella, for coming up.
Thanks for having me. I'll be down listening to you guys in the chat.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye. Road Rebel, thank you so much for hanging with us today. It's been such a long time that I've been on a panel with you. I really appreciate you having here. I get off at 7 p.m. Eastern because I have to go feed my kids dinner. But so it's time for me to end. But thank you so much. I really appreciate you hanging out today and coming up when the guy was being a buffoon about the military.
I appreciate you having me up. Do you mind if I do a really quick PSA?
No, absolutely not. Go for it.
I got to put my MAGA hat on just for a second here. For all my liberal friends out there, just remember that our English comprehension in this country keeps on going down every year, so make sure you spay and neuter your MAGA. Also, according to people in the MAGA crowd, you're not a true American patriot unless you got your coupon for 2 bald eagles at the Piggly Wiggly for $1. Now, when you're frying up baby bald eagle buttholes, make sure you soak them in milk so you get rid of that bitterness. They're still going to taste like shit, but I'll be darned if you ain't the realest patriot ever.
Oh, spay and neuter your MAGA. Okay, that took me out. That was the best way to end this live ever. Thank you so much, Road Rebel.
Have a good night.
You too, honey. Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the likes, the loves, the taps, the gifts, the Venmos, the cash apps. But more importantly, just thank you for being here and being part of such an amazing baby bald eagle buttholes. I don't know if I'll ever get over that one. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Love you, Nisi. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for all of your support. I couldn't do this every day without you. I'll be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern on Taco Tuesday, and we'll do it all over again. I love you guys. See you later. All right, YouTube and Twitch. I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you. We'll be back at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Bye.